Okay, hello everyone.
You
For this teleconference, I have people that are live on the telephone, and I'm live now with everybody watching on video. So glad to have you here, both formats. Just a FYI, you'll see in the comments that I don't look at the comments on StreamYard when I'm doing this meditation because it's just me and I'm in meditation and it's just too hard. So there is the phone number to call. If you'll call that number and then press *6, that'll put you in the queue when we get to the Q&A, and then I'm happy to answer as many questions as I can. But anyway, here we are. I'm glad to have all of you, and I'm probably just going to jump into, nope. I just remembered I have. So last time we did the universal light beings. That was this past Wednesday. Really great information, and you can see it on Rumble, and oh yeah, this is streaming on Rumble too. Rumble, Facebook, YouTube, and shoot, there was something I was going to say about that. It seems like there's so much information. Oh yeah, um, I feel as if there is so much energy that's coming in from the universe right now, and the alignments of the stars and the planetary systems, and these boluses of energy that is coming in. That I think we're really here at a time that's really good for breaking up the old energy, breaking up the old patterns, breaking up old systems, and I think we're seeing that kind of around us. But on each of us personally, it's really a time that we can just kind of make new beginnings and start things over. It also may be very stressful for people. I was saying, talking on Telegram, I think there was a huge thing came in on Friday night. When you look at the Schumann resonance, there was this big block, like 4 hours worth of just red energy, which was just bam, 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 bam. So I think I slept like 3 hours, 2 hours at the most. And even my dog woke up. My dog's older, but she never wakes up in the middle of the night. And so a couple of times when I did finally fall asleep, she was waking me up to go outside. And even though it was like, I don't know, 32 degrees, something like that, I finally just left my back door open so she could go in and out. And because I had something I was doing on Saturday morning, I needed to get up at 6 a.m. for that. But anyway, so that whole time, and then I came home that night, and I think I slept 12 hours straight, and then an extra 2.5 hours yesterday afternoon. So this is just kind of showing us how these impacts of energy are just kind of knocking us about, and some people are just sleeping like that straight through. Some people are staying awake. It can be whatever it is for you. But I just have really felt it, and I think a lot of you a lot of you guys have also felt it. Um, then I thought it was great message. I put it in my when I sent out my email today that someone had said last time when we were connecting with our intuition and linking with either our higher self, our soul, an angel, a light being, whatever it is that was going to come through and work with us, how she knew it was an angel coming in. And so she had expected like this white etheric individual and the wings and stuff like that. And then what she saw looked like a regular person, had tattoos, and just like, she still felt the energy was that of an angel. But it's such an important lesson for all of us. I thought it was just fabulous. And she gave me permission to talk about it. So I think that is such an important message, because all of us have this preconceived notion. When I manifest this, I think it's going to look like this. When I meet my guide, it's going to look like this. When I open up my intuition, I'm going to hear stuff, see stuff. And it frequently is something totally different. But that doesn't mean that what you experience isn't the real thing. It is the real deal. So that's why I mentioned it, and I think it's so important for everyone to realize it. I know I myself have manifested things multiple different times over my life, and it's not what I expected it to be. So that doesn't mean the essence of what I was looking for didn't come through. It was exactly what I needed, exactly what I had been seeking. But in my mind, it looked one way, and what I manifested looked a different way. So just good messages, just a reminder, just wanted to mention that right here. I don't know if you're on my email list or not. You can go to my website, goddesslight.net, and sign up for that if you're interested. I do also have a daily message that I send out that I pull from these meditations that we're doing. And then sometimes I'll add more comments with them. Okay, if you want to have a private session with me, you can also get that information on my website. And then just reach out to me, send me an email, or put in an order for one. I usually can work with you within about 1 to 2 weeks, that week or the following week. So my flexibility is pretty open, and so usually that's not too terribly far out if that's something you're interested in. Okay, so I guess those are my messages that I wanted to share. Oh yeah, one other thing, just really be aware of your own energy, especially with these fluctuations and especially with coming in. I think sometimes people are feeling very vulnerable. So don't forget that you can always say, "Hey, time out, not going to go in this conversation. Time out, not going to go in this direction." Like especially with our loved ones having differences of opinion sometimes. And so sometimes you might even need to feel like you put a shield around you or something like that. I just think that that's another thing for you to consider. I've always been one that I have not made a big deal about, nor have I ever taught a class about how to put protection around you, because I just feel as if it's kind of intrinsic within all of us. But I had experiences, and if I've had them, I know others have had them too. So just wanted to put that out there. Don't forget to honor yourself, respect yourself, and do whatever it is that you might need to do so that you can feel in balance, so that you can be open, so you can be in the flow, and not receive attacks or anything like that from someone else, or learn how to say time out, we're not going to go there. That's what I need to learn. I get sucked in a couple of some of these times, and it's like, oh. But anyway, I'm sure you've all been there. So let's get going here. Let us see what we want. I think I've already started my recording, just confirming. Yep, I did. Okay. So I'm going to come back here. And anyway, welcome. I'm glad to have you, and I appreciate you participating in this with me.
All participants are muted.
Whenever we begin these channels, I invite you to focus on your breathing. You take a deep breath in, breathing down through your nose. It goes down into your lungs and into your heart center. You hold that for a moment, and then you breathe out. Your breath is a very important way for you to find balance within yourself, but also for you to clear out any energy that's around you. And it can bring your focus back inside of you instead of perhaps distractions that may be all around outside of you. So take in another breath. This time, just feel that breath as you breathe in through your nose. It goes down into your lungs, into your heart center, and then let it go into the cells inside of your body. As every cell becomes illuminated with light, you feel as if every breath is filled with light. You breathe in and out gently and easily, allowing for all of this energy to be centered inside of you. With one last breath, breathe into your heart. Feel as if you are anchoring within your heart. And then let that move throughout your body. Namasika Venia Benya. Namasika Venia Benya. I greet you, beloved family. I reach out from my heart to yours. I reach out at this now moment and invite you to be present within your life. How often are you busy with your days, filled up with tasks that take you all over the place, and you forget to take that time to just be quiet, to go within yourself, and let your energy be just centered inside of you? This is an opportunity for you to do just that. As you breathe in and out gently and easily, pay attention to where your focus may go inside of you. As you breathe in, is your focus going to perhaps an ache or a pain inside of you? Is your focus still outside, thinking about everything you need to do? And then as you breathe out, so that you have that constant in and out, easy, smooth breathing, just take this moment and take stock of where you are. Is your life what you anticipated it was going to be? When you consider whatever may be going on around you, in and around you, are you always seeking something else? This is an opportunity for you to just pay attention to where your focus may be. Because while you are here in your everyday reality, you can frequently set your intention for where you would like your focus to be when you get into the all that is. The all that is a place of creation. It's a very high light vibration, closer to your soul, frequently close to the universal energies. The more that you go there during your meditations, the more you become conscious of the all that is, and you recognize how what you create within that space can more readily manifest into your everyday reality. Breathe into your heart center once more. You are already connected within your heart. So create that ball of light. You feel it as it moves, probably in a circular motion. You then allow a part of it to move down, going down through your solar plexus, your sacral center, your root center, and then you feel it as you move into the earth. It's as if your energy spreads out in different directions, and this is holding you solidly on the earth, so that as you expand your consciousness in the meditation, you will be able to more fully allow your consciousness to expand. The better that you are grounded, the easier to expand. That energy comes back up into your heart center. You send a stream of light going up through your throat, your third eye, your head center, your crystalline energy body, and it goes upward until you align with your higher self. Look around this space. There is a similarity between the all that is and your higher self. The major difference is that the all that is remains in a higher, lighter frequency. Your higher self will fluctuate downward close to your human reality, and then it may fluctuate upward so that it is closer to your soul essence. As you are within this space, you may choose to take an opportunity, look around at what may be present, and if you see old things just by the wayside, let them go. You then allow the remainder of your consciousness to flow upward until it connects to your soul. Yes, you can feel that sense of love and coming home and being present whenever you connect to your divinity. I, the goddess, walk in and amongst each one of you. I reach out to embrace you in this now moment. And as our energies merge, we expand into the all that is. As you look around, each one of you have created your own place. Even if this is your first time, you create that place which is yours to come to work with your angels, your guides, your soul, other aspects of you, your universal self. All of it is available through here. As you look around, perhaps you can still feel that energy where you worked with your intuition the last time. Perhaps you see the other ways in which you have been within this space, expanding your consciousness, aligning with not only your divinity, but your universal self. And it is all here where you can easily move back within this space. At this now moment, there are many different alignments taking place within the universe. There are always certain planets and stars that align in a particular way that it sends energy into the earth. Starting back with the solstice in December, and then completing with the equinox that is coming up in just a couple of weeks, you've been in a process of opening up or breaking down the paradigms that you have lived within. when this happens, sometimes it gives you new opportunities. There are other times when it just brings greater clarity to you about the choices that you have made. I also see that some of you feel as if your entire world is transitioning. I hear from some that you say you feel left alone, abandoned, and there is nobody to help you. I hear other people expressing a sense that everything they've always done or always have known is no longer working for them. This can always be your reality. However, at this time, my sense is that it is enhanced even more than usual. So consider your life. Are you stuck in a rut? Have you been trying to make changes and it's just not happening? If this is your reality, I invite you to, as if you are opening up a door into the universal flow, open up that doorway in the all that is, and just let that energy of the universe just come in and break up everything. Now, if you do not want that, don't open the door or don't open it very far. Everything happens at the right time, you could say. So everything that's happening in the universe with the alignment and this influx of energy, it may be breaking down things that do not directly affect you. But if you've been stuck, now is the time to consciously reach towards this energy, let it flow within this space for you. And I saw some with like a jackhammer. I saw others where it was like this ball of light came in and just poof, exploded. Whatsoever works for you, just allow this energy to come in and just clear things out. Whew. As you tap into your emotions, what have you been looking for emotionally? Okay. My sense is I need to turn this around. Do you have certain belief systems that keep you going in a circle again and again and again, where you keep saying, I keep asking for help and it's not there. I keep trying to manifest that job and it's not happening. I keep looking for that relationship and it's not happening. Whatsoever your belief system is that you are seeking and it's just not happening, again, as if you are opening up your mental body, open up that doorway, and just let this universal light come in and just clear it all out. Whew. Whew. Sometimes when you're stuck in a pattern, you don't want to let go. I see a number of you still holding on tightly to your disappointments and to what doesn't work for you. So I ask you, is it more about the drama or being the victim than it is about truly opening up to change? Whew. And I swirl that energy through all of you. I could feel a lot more of you letting go. In this higher frequency energy, things like being the victim, things like being in the drama and constantly telling your story and constantly reliving the drama, it's just not going to work. It keeps you from truly growing within yourself. So let it all go. Whew. And when you do so, feel that same energy of the universe that was breaking things up is also now filling you up with new potentials. There we go. Now, tap into your emotions. And sometimes your emotions will define these potentials that are around you. I wonder if you have the experience where there are opportunities, or especially in this place of creation, there are potentials, and you just don't see them or you're not aware of them because there's something that just keeps you from seeing that which is so very different from what you have had before. So consider that option. Let it move through your consciousness. Whew. Breathe out. Let go. As you now align your emotions, your thoughts, your beliefs with an open awareness to opportunities, let them be present with you. It may go directly into your unconsciousness. Howsoever it may come to you, be present in the all that is after truly clearing out at a deep level, and then find that new place of opening to something new. You have your soul essence right here within you. It is right here in the all that is. So that soul essence is also sending the flow and the light into whatever it may be that you are emotionally binding with or opening to or mentally. Ah, how about this that you can utilize for this change? I release all my past experiences so as to stand in this now moment, and I can therefore see, know, intuit anything that is here for me at this time. It is amazing what opportunities are here. I notice as I look at some of you, it's almost like you're looking at those old-fashioned movie screen, and it's just flying past. Here's this, now this, now this. What that indicates is that everybody has that potential to tap into multiple different opportunities, release limitation, so that something that just feels strange and different may actually have something in it that is supportive of you. Whew. Clear it out. Sometimes people hold on to things in their physical body. It might be in the form of arthritis, perhaps high blood pressure, diabetes, whatever it may be. Your physical body is a way of processing things that are also going on emotionally, mentally, and perhaps some of these things that you're feeling are representing years worth of maybe frustration or years worth of being in a pattern that no longer works for you. So look or take stock of your physical body. Is there any place within your physical body that you would like to send your focus, open it up for healing, and then clear out what is there? As I look at you, this almost has more congestion in it than your beliefs or your emotions. So let's take that into consideration. Assess your physical body. Are you someone with a lot of headaches? Do you have chronic throat problems, perhaps thyroid? Do you have difficulty with your breathing or your heart? Are your joints bothering you? Do you have a generalized weakness within your body? Perhaps your cortisol and your other hormones are out of whack. Perhaps neuropathy Whew. As I'm tapping into people's physical body, it seems like there is a long list that I'm hearing from you. So, whatever may be going on in your physical body, connect inside. Be very present that you are here in the all that is. Allow your focus to go to wherever that may be in your physical body. And then again, as if you're opening up the door, let those energies that are coming in from the stars and the Milky Way galaxy, let it all come in and just break down whatever is stuck within your physical body. Whew. Let it go. Consider that again, because I saw so many things within people's physical bodies. As if you clear out whatever it was that your focus was upon the first time, go back in if there's something else within your physical body, or if you want to go even deeper, allow your consciousness to be connected with your physicality. And then, as if you're opening up that pathway, feel that energy of the universe as if it's got these tiny little particles that are breaking down whatever it is that is stuck inside of your physical body. And then again, you clear it out. Whew. As your body becomes more translucent or becomes in a more balanced space, then those particles that are coming into you begin working on your DNA. It begins to activate energies within you so that you will be in alignment with the universal light and energy. You may keep that door open for as long or as little as it resonates with you. As you complete your focus on your physical body, then as if you are standing in the middle of a space that's filled with high vibrational light and frequency, just go from your physical body, run the energies up and down. If there is a focus, then let your focus go to wherever it needs to clear and heal. And then tap into your thoughts and beliefs. Create the thoughts and beliefs that support the physical body you seek to have. You then expand further into the emotions. Feel the emotions of joy, happiness, expansion. Let all of that support you as it moves even further around within your aura. And then your soul energy kind of comes through everything, linking it all together. It comes into you within your physical, it goes back out, and as if it's a movement that is going back and forth, it is balancing everything in and around you. As I look at a number of you, it's like I see these sparkling white lights that emanate from you. For others, It's as if there's been a part of your physical body that has been struggling, and now there is a flow and movement through it. The potentials are limitless. Be open to that which supports you. You can heal yourself. You can heal through this type of energy work. You can heal through your alignment with the universe. You can heal in many different ways. If your belief system is that you go to the doctors and you follow their regime, that's fine too, because it's always about whatever resonates with you. I am giving you an alternative for you to try. As each one of you from within your balanced place, you find that new alignment within you, I invite you to come back into this group of people. You create a circle of energy, and then coming up within that circle, there is a hologram of the earth. As each one of you find your balance and you clear all aspects of who you are, you send that impulse of energy into this hologram. As this goes within the hologram, it takes on a movement, it takes on a flow. And then, as if you release it from everyone that is infusing their energy, there's always a piece that goes out into the universe, and the remainder goes down into and around the earth. As it moves through the energy of the earth, it is clearing out the old energy. It is clearing out what no longer serves society. This is what's happening with those influxes of energy, and now it's coming through each one of you as a way of anchoring it into humanity. You feel it as that essence comes back up through where you anchored it into the earth. You bring the remainder of your consciousness back. It comes back through the soul plane, your higher self. It comes back down within you. And as you are anchoring and balancing within, the remainder of that energy is also connecting not only into the collective consciousness, but it goes into the animals, the plants, the soil. It is another way of assisting and integrating these energies that are coming in, that are helping with this transition that the earth is experiencing. Whew, take a deep breath in and breathe out. If you would like to ask a question, we will answer as many as we can. You need to go into the telephone. The number is in the description. Press *6 and that'll place you in the queue.
Q&A session has started.
And then we will answer as many as we can. Hmm. We have found that over time, more and more people are watching the video and less are in the conference room. Go ahead.
Hello?
Hello there.
Yes, I thank you very much for this meditation. I can relate with the notion of being absorbed in busy life.
Yes.
I've been trying to make change. Yeah, I've been trying to make changes, but not feeling in the rut so much, but more like being in a messy environment. I
Mm-hmm.
see the change being needed and coming, but I think I need some help, some input tonight. What to make of the context I live in now at both a personal and collective level. Um, any guidance will be appreciated because, there's so much going on around me, and even like even on the political stage and stuff, that it seems to me that it's like, you talk about a screen. It's like for me, like seeing those giant screens with multiple TVs, and you don't even know where to focus.
Can you say that again? It's like you said multiple screens.
Yeah, like it's like imagining. I'm more imagining that I'm facing multiple screens, like these giant multiple screens that they have some in some places,
Yeah.
and that you don't really know where to look. Hard
Yeah.
to focus on one thing.
Right.
Because you know change are coming. You need to do changes in your life.
Yes.
People are going through turmoil. What what's going on? It's chaos.
Yes. So here's I can see your life. I can see what you're talking about. And there were a couple of things that came to my consciousness as you were talking. Number one is you are getting caught up in a lot of things that you can't have a direct impact upon. And so I would say to you, just let those go as if you're going through and say, well, I see that what's going on here. It could go many different ways. And gee, it makes me a little bit anxious. What am I going to do? Well, it's not impacting you immediately. So any of those things that you cannot have a direct impact upon, let those go. Take those off of the table so that you're not getting distracted by them. We know as we've looked at it, and now this is the group talking with the goddess, because when it comes to the Q&A, we frequently will come in. But we know from what we've seen of this transition that's going on, we believe 100% that ultimately the new light vibration is what's going to reside on the earth plane. But these, just as with this energy of this meditation, those paradigms are breaking down, and the old way that people have done things is breaking down. So there is a lot of trauma that comes with that. There's a lot of distraction that comes with that. There's a lot of information, and it's shocking to a lot of people. So there's a lot of that that's coming on that's a distraction to you. We can see it is. So things like that, just say, okay, do I believe in my heart that ultimately we're going to end up in a better place? And if that is your reality, then just let go a lot of it, because you have no control over it. There's nothing you can do to affect it. Now, when it comes to, it feels like with your family, there's a lot that's going on in your family. And sometimes we don't know if we've ever talked to you about that soul communication. But if you can just get quiet, and as if you bring each one in the family in, or have like a family meeting in meditation, that's another way to just clear out a lot of energy and the distractions, and that will help you to kind of feel more connected to everyone, and that will also help to balance the energies. And then when it comes to your everyday reality, because I know we believe you have your own business, and so some of this is coming through your business also. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yep. So with the transition and with things that are going on with that, it's once again finding that place that you can just don't internalize. I mean, it's so hard not to, but try not to internalize things, and then just, put forth how you want to work with people, what you want ultimately to have happen, and what direction you're going, because it feels like you were starting to change direction, either in the focus or something. It felt like a change this past fall. So continue to be in the flow, continue to just check in with yourself. Is this still what I want to do? Is this still how I want to do this? Is this still what's going to be in my best interest and the clients that I have? So this way you're always, it's like it becomes fluid motion, and you're always in that space of connecting and figuring it out as it goes. But the biggest thing is, because you're empathic, so much of what's been going on around you is what's causing you to really slow down and feel like it's chaos. So a lot of that, if you just let it go, then you can be more effective and stay on top of that, what you need to do for your everyday life. Does that make sense?
That makes a lot of sense, and that definitely needs a bigger conversation with Shelly at another time on a personal level. But
Okay.
this is quite fascinating how you hinted at a lot of things that I was thinking about,
Ah,
and I do appreciate the conversation, and I think it was meaningful for me to be able to join in tonight. It is
fabulous.
it is it was a great conversation. I really understand a lot of things, but they are, of course, personal things that it's better to speak in a private conversation.
Okay.
And thank you so much,
And then we can also go
for
into more detail. I mean, it's hard to go into too much detail
yes,
when it's in this public thing like this. But great.
yes, but
But great.
yes.
I feel
Thank
as
you
if,
very much.
yeah, I feel as if with this meditation tonight, you did clear out a lot of things, a lot of these distractions and a lot of these things that were hard for you to connect into. I could see that you were clearing a lot out tonight. So give yourself a few days and then see if things aren't already starting to rebalance for you.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome, beloved.
Hello, Goddess.
Hello.
Um, I've been experiencing. I'm grateful that Shelly said that on Friday there was a lot of energy bombardment. I just barely made it home, and as I walked into the door, I thought I was going to pass out. And for a while there, I thought I was having a heart problem because it feels like my blood pressure was dropping. And I slept all night. Um, uh, I just have to lay down, period. And I've been having, since we did that winter solstice with Joshua integrating us with Christ energy, when that happened, I felt a whole bunch of strings being pulled out of my heart.
Mm.
And since then, I had two more experiences like that had happened. And when that happened, I feel like I'm going to, it feels like I'm going to pass out. I feel like my blood pressure dropped. Is that the energy download, or is that somebody pulling at my heartstrings?
So when with what you're talking about, and knowing that it's been with Yeshua, and knowing that when Yeshua's working with you, they're taking out the things, the cords, the anchors, those connections that are not serving you, that are not in your best interest. And so that is because of that transition of taking out something that was taking up space there. And then you need to immediately kind of come behind it and fill it with energy, fill it with white light, fill it with your own divinity, whatever it is that resonates with you. And it's that sense of like pulling out things that were taking up space inside of you. Then that space, that it's, if it's just open and kind of hanging open there, then it makes you feel that lightness, like lightheadedness, feel that weakness. And so by filling it up with energy, not saying you're not still going to be tired, but by filling it up with energy, it doesn't leave a vacuum inside of you that's falling in on itself. So my sense is, this has all been about these energies that are coming in, that are breaking up the old systems, that are breaking up the old things. It's pulling out those old cords, it's pulling out those old things that no longer serve you.
Well, it's happening when I'm at work, so I'm not meditating when these things are happening. I'm in the middle of running errand or doing work, so it's kind of scary So
Mhm.
is my angel and my higher self filling up the space within me?
So our sense is that sometimes they are, sometimes they aren't. We think that if you just kind of go inside and you have a conversation with them and say, "Look, if this is something that has to be done while I'm working, then immediately fill it up so I'm not feeling these symptoms so much." The other thing you can say is, "I don't want that to happen while I'm working. Let it happen when I'm at home. Let it happen when I'm in a place that it's not going to be too much of a distraction," and see if that doesn't help to balance it also.
Do you see it's opening right now, or is it filling up right now after the meditation?
It's already full. It was full during the meditation. You filled it up during the meditation.
All
Because
right.
when we look at
Thank you. I
you,
was going to
the
call
percep
Shelly.
yeah, the perception is as we look at you right now is that it's full. You look full.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Q&A session is over. All participants are muted.
In this time of transition in which you find yourself, you're not alone. This is a transition that is affecting every level of humanity. It is affecting your communities. Well, okay, let's start back. It's affecting your families, your communities, your countries, the intercommunication between all of the countries. So it is something that is worldwide in a form of a transition. And that's massive when you stop to think about it. It's something that has been building up for many, many years. And you're at that critical point where things are breaking down, where things need to be broken down and they need to be looked at, and then they'll be cleared out. But remember to stay balanced. Remember to stay disconnected as much as you can. Remember to be present within yourself, and then use that connection to your soul, use that connection to the universal light. Know that you do have that support available to you, so make use to it with it, make use of it as much as you can. Beloved, know that I am ever within you. Aunt Saluia.